Hi guys and welcome to my channel. Today I want to show you a very traditional Russian dish that is primarily served on New Year's Eve. It's called holodets, which means a meat jelly. And before you say anything negative of how different it looks, let me tell you, this dish is not actually Russian. It was first mentioned back in 14th century in France, and it only requires a very skillful chef to prepare it. And it is served as a cold appetizer, and it's best enjoyed with a side of horseradish, and it's sort of amuse-bouche, which wakens up your palate for a big meal on New Year's Eve. You will need 6 chicken thighs with the skin and fat removed. You're also gonna need 1 onion with the skin on, just for our broth. We're gonna need 1 parsnip, 2 carrots, and choose the bigger ones because we're gonna cut some designs out of it, and a bunch of parsley. We're also gonna need 2 hard-boiled eggs, 2 bay leaves, 4 cloves of garlic, 5-7 black peppercorns, and a tablespoon of salt. Place your chicken in a large stock pot. Then we're gonna add parsnip and carrots. We're gonna add garlic, and we're gonna add about 2 quarts, which is about 2 liters of cold water. We're gonna put it on the stove and wait for it to boil. When your stock starts to boil, you need to remove all that foam that appears on the surface. And because we removed all the skin and all the fat, there is not much of it. And we're gonna reduce the heat and add our flavorings, which is gonna be a bunch of parsley that we're gonna put in a little pouch. We're gonna also cut 1 onion in half and drop it in the stock, and we're gonna keep the skin on. This will give our stock a very beautiful sort of like a yellow color. We're also gonna put our garlic, all the spices, and we're gonna let this soup simmer for 2 hours. In about 30 minutes of cooking time, we're gonna remove the carrots because we don't want them to be really mushy, because we're gonna cut some designs out of it. And we're gonna clean our hard-boiled eggs and then just reserve them for later for our decorations. You will notice that the eggs will peel much faster if you drop them in cold water after they've been boiled. We're also gonna need a little bit more parsley and 1 more clove of garlic. Then we're gonna prepare our gelatin, which is about 2 packs of gelatin. It's 16 grams. We're gonna put it in a container and pour 200 milliliters of cold water and let it to set. And we're gonna do that 10 minutes before our cooking time is over. So our stock is ready. What we're gonna do next, we're gonna remove all the chicken and all the large vegetables. We're just gonna discard them. We don't need them. Then we need to drain our stock, and as you can see, there's so much stuff that we don't need in it, and just gonna discard it. And look at the color of this stock. Is absolutely beautiful. It's clear, it's good in color, it doesn't have any cloudiness to it. We're also gonna mince 1 clove of garlic and put it directly in our stock. That's gonna be for flavoring. And we're gonna put our gelatin in it. And at this time, you guys can season it. If you want, you can add more salt. You can add some white or black pepper. Our chicken meat has cooled down, so now what we need to do, we need to shred it and get rid of all the unwanted parts like bones and little vessels. Just the pure meat primarily. And we're gonna put it in a glass container. We're just gonna spread it around evenly. Then pour your chicken stock with gelatin over your meat, and we're of course gonna decorate it because it has to look pretty and more appetizing. So we're gonna cut our hard-boiled eggs in half and just drop it in there. We're also gonna use these carrots to decorate our meat jelly. We're just gonna cut the carrot slices, and I'm using this little pretty flower cutouts. I'm just gonna put it in the middle of the egg, hard-boiled egg. I think it just looks prettier and it's better for presentation. Or you can be as creative as you want. You can just simply drop the carrots in and just maybe cut the hard-boiled eggs in little pieces and drop in there, whatever you want. And everybody has their own way of decorating the meat jelly. And we're also gonna drop a little pieces of parsley in it. Refrigerate your meat jelly overnight, and next day, here you go. You have the most unusual dish on your table. I encourage you guys try it. It's actually pretty good. I hope you like this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye.